Live from the studios of KSNV, this is News 3 Today with Crystal Allen, Ori Mortera, Michelle Velez, and Jen Wall.
All right, moving on. Coming up, we're going to save your hearing, or at least talking about how you can avoid hurting your hearing. It's things that you do every single day that you don't realize that damages hearing.
That's right, and we are going to be joined by Melissa Maesta with Miracle Ear. She's going to join us on set to discuss ways to avoid these situations and to prevent hearing loss. Coming up.
Welcome back. Hearing loss affects nearly 20% of Americans. Some of your favorite activities or pastimes could be the cause of that problem.
Yeah, you may not even realize it. So we want to welcome to the set right now Melissa Maesta with Miracle Ear. Thank you so much for being with us. You know, we were talking before we came back on air, and one of the things that probably a lot of people at home can relate to, you're at the gym.
Right.
You're working out. You have your headphones in. And I was just saying that sometimes I get going, and as I get going, that volume gets cranking up. And then when I take them out, maybe take a water break and put them back in, I don't even realize how loud they are. You know, how loud is too loud? How do you know when you've gotten to that point where, you know, this could cause some problems?
Well, you know, anything that is for prolonged use of over 85 decibels is too loud. And some of the most simple things can actually cause irreversible hearing damage. You know, people maintain their lawns here. We live in a city that is so vibrant with shows and casinos and concerts. All of those sorts of venues, including headphones at the gym. If your neighbor can hear your headphones through what you have in your ears, then it's probably too loud.
I was going to ask you, for most of us, we won't know what 85 decibels is, so is there a good way to know when you've gotten too loud? I mean, should you tap your neighbor on next to you and say, hey, can you hear? Or, or if it's making your ears ring.
Yeah, you know, and your ears ringing is actually a sign of possible hearing loss. Muffled sounds, the conversation's just not coming in as vibrant or brilliant. Those are all indications that you could be doing damage to your hearing. Sometimes even the simple things like a vacuum cleaner running for more than 10 minutes at a time.
Really?
You should be using ear protection when you maintain your lawn, going to concerts, any of those sorts
in the
of things.
car, cranking up the music. I do that.
Yeah, I think we're all guilty of that in some way, shape, form, or fashion. But you mentioned a couple of protective measures that we can take. You mentioned maybe putting some type of earmuffs, or maybe not the earmuffs you have when it's really cold outside, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, you know, you can get over-the-counter ready fit ear plugs and ear muffs that you can buy at a lot of the shooters clubs. Any of those sorts of things are really very good ways of protecting your hearing.
And for people who are suffering from hearing loss, there's actually some great technology out there now available for them.
Absolutely.
Like there's literally an app for that.
Yes, there are. A lot of the hearing aids nowadays can be synced up with your televisions, with your smartphones. You can stream your music, your videos all the way directly through your smartphones.
Yeah. Well, you know, this is really some important information to pass along, because you know, you don't realize that being in these situations could create irreversible hearing loss. And definitely don't want to have to go that route if you can avoid it.
Most definitely.
Hey, these are great tips.
Absolutely.
I think everybody at home can learn something from this. So Melissa, thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you.
Is there a website or something that people can go to if they want more information?
Most definitely. You know, you can check with miracle-ear.com.
Okay. We'll put it on our website.
That would be fantastic.
Miracle-ear.com for people who want more information. Okay.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Absolutely. Well, many